Hello, royal fans, and welcome back to our channel. The holiday season is a time when families come together to share love, joy, and laughter. And this year, the British royal family has given us one more reason to smile. We all know that the royal family is often seen as a beacon of tradition, elegance, and formality. But occasionally, one of the youngest members brings a moment of pure joy and fun to the table. And this Christmas, that someone was none other than Prince Louis. In the heart of the royal family's Christmas Day service at Sandringham, little Prince Louis, who is now 6 years old, captured hearts across the world with his infectious energy and absolutely hilarious antics. On a day where tradition and royal duties were at the forefront, Louis found a way to add a dose of lighthearted humor that reminded us of the importance of family, love, and laughter during the festive season. In this video, we'll be diving deep into Prince Louis's hilarious Terry's chocolate orange incident that stole the show, his Marshmallows outburst, and how his antics fit into the larger picture of royal family dynamics. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this royal Christmas moment. But before we jump into the details, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment below to let us know what you thought of Louis's hilarious moments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Before we dive into the magic of Louis's antics, let's set the scene. Every year, the royal family gathers at Sandringham for their Christmas celebrations and the Christmas Day church service at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene has become one of the most iconic events in the royal calendar. The royal family is often seen walking to church, greeting the crowds that gather outside, and taking part in the traditional church service, which is led by local clergy. It's a moment that brings the family together, allowing the public to witness their unity and devotion to both their faith and their royal duties. It's also a time when the family reflects on the year that's passed, while also looking ahead to the future. But what makes this year's service extra special, especially for royal fans, is the context of the royal family's journey through a particularly difficult year. 2024 has been a challenging year for the royal family, with several members facing personal health struggles. Kate, the Princess of Wales, underwent chemotherapy for a cancer diagnosis, while King Charles himself faced a cancer diagnosis and has been undergoing treatment. These difficult circumstances have made the Christmas service even more meaningful, as it symbolizes not only a festive occasion, but also resilience, family support, and the importance of maintaining traditions during trying times. But despite these challenges, it was the youngest royal, Prince Louis, who reminded everyone of the joy, innocence, and unfiltered fun that comes with being a child. Let's now talk about how Louis brought his own brand of laughter to the royal Christmas service. So what exactly happened with the Terry's chocolate orange? Well, during the Christmas service, Rev Canon Paul Williams, who was leading the service, decided to add a bit of lighthearted humor to the occasion. He asked the congregation if anyone knew the proper way to open a Terry's chocolate orange. If you've ever tried to open one of these festive treats, you know it can be a bit of a challenge. The chocolate is divided into segments, and traditionally, the way to open it is by tapping it on a hard surface, which supposedly helps separate the segments. This question from the clergyman clearly set the stage for some fun, and in the best way possible, young Prince Louis seized the opportunity. Without hesitation, and in the spirit of Christmas fun, Louis made his move. He eagerly tapped the Terry's chocolate orange, attempting to follow the classic technique he had likely seen many times before. But as it often happens with the royal children, Louis wasn't afraid to go off script. In fact, he made it clear that he was going to try it his way. His tapping didn't exactly go as planned. You could see the moment of frustration on his face as the chocolate segments refused to cooperate. Louis, who was no stranger to showing his personality, kept trying to break the chocolate apart with all the enthusiasm his 6-year-old self could muster. But the moment that really brought the house down was when Reverend Canon Williams stepped in with a suggestion. "Just drop it," the clergyman advised, likely recognizing the sheer effort Louis was putting in, but also understanding that sometimes a little help is needed. Well, Louis took that advice to heart. With his eyes wide with anticipation, he dropped the Terry's chocolate orange on the floor. The result? a loud bang that echoed through the church, much to the delight of everyone in the room. The noise was so loud and unexpected that it was heard by the royal fans waiting outside the church, who burst into fits of laughter. The fact that Louis was so unbothered by the comedic nature of the incident and just kept going with his antics made it even more adorable. It was a perfect example of how even a royal child can bring laughter and joy to a traditionally formal occasion. In fact, Louis's loud drop of the chocolate could be heard all the way outside, causing those in the crowd to laugh too. This spontaneous moment of humor was a delightful reminder that royalty isn't just about tradition and duty. It's also about joy, connection, and shared moments that bring people together. Louis, in his innocence and candidness, became the star of the event, lightening the mood for everyone in attendance. But that wasn't the only moment Louis managed to steal the spotlight. Earlier in the service, before the Terry's chocolate orange incident, there was another priceless moment. During the service, Reverend Canon Williams asked the congregation if anyone had opened sweets that morning. And in his usual candid fashion, Louis couldn't contain his excitement. With his voice full of enthusiasm and joy, Louis proudly shouted, "Marshmallows!" The sheer energy with which he shouted the word was enough to send everyone in the church into fits of giggles. It was a simple, innocent outburst, and yet it encapsulated everything about the charm of Louis: his lack of inhibition, his eagerness to participate, and his ability to bring lightness into the room. It's moments like these that show us how connected the royal family is, especially when it comes to their children. Despite being part of one of the most famous families in the world, the royal children, especially Louis, are allowed to express themselves with a refreshing level of freedom and joy. And for the royal family, these moments are a reminder that no matter how difficult the year may have been, there is always room for fun, laughter, and family bonding. The royal family is often seen as a symbol of duty, tradition, and public service. But beyond the polished public image, they are a family that, like all families, experiences challenges, hardships, and moments of joy. In 2024, the family faced a particularly trying year, with health issues affecting both Kate and King Charles. Yet despite these difficulties, they were able to come together during Christmas and share not just the somber and reflective moments of the season, but also the joy, humor, and love that are essential to family life. Prince Louis, with his playful antics, provided just the right amount of joy to lift everyone's spirits. His unintentional comedy moments were not only a highlight of the day, but they also provided a valuable reminder that even in times of hardship, the spirit of Christmas is about celebrating love, togetherness, and the simple pleasures that make life so special. Now we want to hear from you. What did you think of Prince Louis's antics during the Christmas service? Was it his Terry's chocolate orange demonstration, or his "Marshmallows" shout that stole the show for you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We always love hearing from you. And don't forget to like this video if it made you smile and share it with your friends and family. Hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future royal content. We've got plenty more exciting royal moments to share with you, and we can't wait to bring you even more exclusive updates and heartwarming stories from the world of the British royal family.